Welcome, brothers, sisters, friends, and foes, to a special presentation of Agape on the Streets. This is Bill, and I'm going to describe to you the vision God gave me as far as support for Agape on the Streets. I've described the vision of Agape on the Streets, but please join me here on Catalina Island, summer of 2022 at Avalon Community Church. With me was a young man who came out of Illinois, who joined me in Quartzsite in Arizona. We did a lot of great ministry stuff together. The youth pastor, who is now the worship leader here at Avalon Community Church, Jonathan, just envisioned this project, and we completely rebuilt the inside of the church sanctuary. I'd like to offer this to any church. You'll see we've done several churches before we got to this point. But I've been doing pro sound and audiovisual. I've had a lot of acoustic engineering in my background, over 45 years of experience, and I want to share that with you in a way that will glorify God. I've got a lot of engineering insight, a lot of things churches are doing where they're actually doing concert sound and doesn't necessarily work well for the spoken word. And I want to show you how to get the best presentation where the word is going to just come across and is going to be understood and retained. This brings the church together. You can see all these great pictures of people who just got blessed. Join me for this video. I got to apologize for the blurriness and stuff. All I had was a broken cell phone, but I'm finally going to release it here to you. I've just come into the Avalon Community Church, and looks like we have vandals inside the church. What are they doing here? Yep, they're destroying everything. You guys are in trouble. Definitely a lot has gone on here since I've been in the Pacific Northwest. I left just as they started painting, and then they had carpet to do. And there is definitely some beautiful carpet in here. Got a couple volunteers, Dave and working with John, that are just doing amazing work in here. Stage platforms came out beautifully. One of the church elders and his wife decided to save this old stair piece that was originally from the 1800s, we believe, when the church was first built. So this was completely sanded down and refinished. It was glued over with carpet and staples. It was in pretty bad shape when we had it before, and decided to finish it to the original wood. And it's beautiful. It really came out nicely. Got to restore it. We've got a piece of unistrut I used to hang the cross this time, so adjustments can be made on it, because it was hung off center before, because they had to go into the beams, and the beams aren't on center. So we put the unistrut to the beams, and now we can use the unistrut to center the cross actually. And really nice outlets. They've all got USB on there. The new USB-C, everything. Sound booth is about ready. Our next thing is going to be wiring. We're going to start putting in the audio-visual equipment. To turn either way, either facing long ways, or the new thing they want to go to is a shorter, more intimate direction over here. And the stage platforms are very portable. They can move to either side or even be used outdoors. Used to be a door right here. That is now gone. So tomorrow will be our first Sunday back in the church sanctuary since we rebuilt the inside. We still have quite a mess out here in the garden.
If you're just joining us for the first time, we welcome you. Believe it or not, you wouldn't know this, but we are all back in our building for the first time in months. So we've been outside and doing carpet and paint, and you'll still see equipment around, and you'll see little pieces of blue tape. Don't panic about anything. We're still a couple weeks away from being done with our project. We're getting ready to set up and host for the County Film Festival, which is in a couple weeks in here. And so we'll be using a lot of the seating. We don't even have all our seating back inside yet, so it's just exciting to know that you're a part of some of the beginning stages here this morning. I want to see anymore, give me a vision.
Disunity that's fueled by the endless variety of more. I don't care if this is a memorial service that deserves a round of applause.
Jesus, for now you be still, I stand
working with the volunteers, come up with some basic light settings, and they're just simply labeled on the quick buttons. We have explanations on the bottom, and then on the top, things as easy as enter, which would be a setting as people enter the sanctuary. This is a pre-service entry with music playing. We have worship, which will see the house lights dim and the stage lights on about a 70% on setting. Then we have the message, which bring up the house lights fully and emphasize the stage lighting on the speaker. Then we have our exit, which is all house on and no stage, which brings both the regular front of house as well as the brighter work lights up as people exit. This is a very inexpensive lighting system.